morning, my lovely people, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go through a lot of magical details, in-depth details about this magical new moon in Sagittarius, the solar eclipse, because there's a lot of things happening. We're going to talk about whatever comes to mind, whatever message Spirit wants to share with you guys. Adjust at 25. So that might be the first sign for someone. I'm also going to take some cards. And now that I used the Good Tarot for my daily reading today, and when I unboxed Kiris' message, gift for me, I do want to use that again. But let's go into it. So Sagittarius is ruled by the 9th house. And the 9th house is ruled by travel, it's ruled by transformation, I heard, education, the paradigm. It is the house of paradigms. It's the house of faith. So there is this kind of faith and destiny over us all, especially when it comes to your life purpose, when it comes to what you want to create, when it comes to your job, when it comes to love, when it comes to people around you. Everything is destined. Everything is down to, I heard someone say, down to the itty bitty detail about who you're connecting with, where you're going, when you're going there, what you see and when you see it. So eyes open and pay attention. Pay attention to dreams, pay attention to what people say, what you see in pictures on Instagram, Facebook, wherever, YouTube, smells, whatever. Pay attention. Because right now, Spirit loves to interfere, I heard, loves to connect with us. If you believe in aliens, there's a lot of things happening in the world right now. Even though the world is crazy and everything is being like, you know, rustled up, and I heard someone say like punched in the stomach. Like, yeah, all this world drama that we are in is kind of like being punched in the stomach, right? Because people are being separated. And it's interesting because the 9th house is also ruled by this energy of temporary distance to the loved ones that we have, family, especially family. So, and I know it from myself when it comes to Christmas, that a part of my family is in Copenhagen and I'm in the south of Denmark, so we are not going to be able to be, you know, together for Christmas. So it's interesting that the 9th house is ruled by that, like there's a distance. But I will get into more details about it. A lot of you guys are going to be wondering more, especially when it comes to knowledge, when it comes to Wicca, when it comes to the paradigm, when it comes to religion. You're going to be deep thinkers. You are looking for new knowledge. You are waiting for new knowledge. You're waiting for something to be reawoken inside of you. New ways how to learn things. New ways how to see things. A lot of you guys are not going to recognize who you have been in the past. You're going to realize that you have actually grown. You are a new person. And it's okay to be a new person. You're not meant to be the same person that you have been 10 years ago. Because we are meant to change. We are meant to evolve. Is that what you call it? You are working on changing your paradigm from an old smoky paradigm to a new and more clear paradigm that's going to show you the new way for 2021. It's all about new vision. It's all about new age. So you are going to find yourself seeking out new things, new knowledge, for you to find new enlightenment, a new purpose. I heard little guys are longing for something new, like you long for the purpose, you seek the purpose, you want to know what is your purpose. And again, with this being destiny, you will be shown what your purpose is. A lot of you guys are already working on your purpose, so it's just a confirmation for you. There is this wanderlust when it comes to traveling. This can be mental, this can be physical, past, present, future. You are going to discover something new about yourself when it comes to this new moon, this solar eclipse. Again, it's a big one, people, and it's the last, you know, big moon purpose moon happening that is, you know, activating something before that we're stepping into a brand new year, a fresh page, a new book. And it's not going to be the same book with new pages. It's going to be a new book with new pages, might even be a new color. And again, with the 9th house being, you know, all about faith, you are being pushed into your life purpose. You are being pushed into what it is that you're actually meant to do, your driven desires, what it is that you know, really burn for. What, you know, what do you really have a wanderlust for? Because if you analyze and dissect your life right now, if you don't feel this wanderlust with your job or in a relationship or with your friends or what you study or what you learn or the way do you think, then you are being, you know, directed into a new path where you feel this wanderlust. I hope that the lighting is not too dramatic. If you're someone who wants to travel more, if you want to explore and go on adventures, it is something that's going to happen. It's something that you're destined to do. It's something that you're called to do. And Sagittarius being a fire sign, things will start happening now. But again, you do need to go after your wanderlust. What it is that your higher self is calling you to do, or what it is that your desires are calling you to do. If you visualize and you visualize yourself being in a dark room. And when you open your eyes, you see a sign. You see something, whatever this is. That is the direction that you need to go in. And this can be different things. This can be like, maybe you see like a neon sign with mountains, or you see a bicycle. I don't know why I want to say that, but maybe some of you guys want a bicycle. You can see a book. You can see like a light bulb, because there might be some kind of idea. Whatever it is that you see, it might be a sign of where you need to go or what you need to do. Everything right now happens in your higher mind. Your mind is very sharp. Everything that's blocking you fulfilling your destiny will be moved away. And again, this can be people. I have spoken a lot about that. This can be the old paradigm. This can be old belief systems. This could be something to do with religion. This can be, you know, a place, a house that's holding you back. Whatever it is for you. You are working closer together with your higher self. You are connecting deeper with your higher self. Again, you are connecting this like 90% with the 10%, you know, coming full circle, opening up to your Akasha records, new spirit guides, the elements of the world. I heard the fire element, the water element, the air, earth. You are connecting with everything right now. Nature. The 9th house is also ruled by churches, schools. So maybe some of you guys work with churches, or there is something that's connected with a church, or, you know, some kind of sign. Maybe some of you guys want to go back to school. You want to study something new, want to learn something new. Or maybe you are finishing something and now you're ready to step into the new, to use your tools. Maybe some of you guys are changing your belief system, but you are really learning about your paradigm. You're really learning about, you know, religion. It's a new way of learning things and seeing things, and it's the whole world waking up to this. Again, Age of Aquarius. The ninth house also represents publishing, influence, when it comes to written words. So maybe some of you guys want to publish something written, something that you have been writing on. It can be a book, it can be a project, it can be also because we have the school and education. Maybe you are the teacher. Maybe you want to teach people about the paradigm or about the spiritual or a new way of thinking. The Wicca, paganism, you know, whatever it is. Something spiritual. Tarot cards, astrology, New Age. But I do feel that a lot of you guys are working on something or writing on something that's actually going to help other people. Maybe you are working on something right now where you are writing down ideas and you are wondering, like you have this like wanderlust when you write or when you compose, I heard. Like there is so much fire in what it is that you are creating right now. It's because it's your destiny, it's your purpose, it's faith. It's also ruled by like forums, is that what you call that? Like communities, like maybe online communities, like something with yoga, something with like chakras, or yeah, like there is like a close community. No matter if this is like physical, if this is like online. There might be someone when it comes to community or forums who are going to help you with what it is that you are trying to put out there, publish. Recording stopped. And when it comes to influence, I also see that some of you guys are going to change your Instagram. That was very random, but I see someone changing. You're changing the way that you post, or you're changing your pictures, or your blog, or your YouTube maybe even. There's something you're changing. And you're wondering if the world is ready for that change. Yes, it is. Yeah. Maybe for others of you, or for someone else, I see something about exotic dancing or something with putting dance into something when it comes to learning maybe. But I do see that people are really going to help you now with really pushing your things out, making people see what you're doing. And it can be a higher self, doesn't have to be someone else. Because again, it's different energies with different people. So 111, well, hello. And the thing I wanted to say was that it might be a higher self helping you. So that makes sense with 111. The spirit guides. You are going to reach people worldwide, planet-wide. The universe will acknowledge you. They already do. Your angels, your guides. You have fathers and mothers, sisters and brothers who are very proud of you, no matter if they are passed over or if they are still with you. It might be people who are not really good at showing it to you, but I do feel that it's a part of your not a karmic lesson, but it's a part of your life purpose to stand strong. It might be something that's connected with your north or south node. That even true that people don't clap you on the shoulder, like family or people who are close to you. You know that you're doing a good job. And you don't need people to validate you. I don't know, is that how you say that? Because you know you're doing a good job. You're strong. Not that people are not going to applaud you. They are, believe me. But sometimes when it comes to close family, they are not always the best at being like, oh my god, you're doing a good job, you know? They might be a little bit, you know, like in the hidden, they might applaud you. But I do feel that something will change where they're going to come forward and they're going to be like, oh my god, you're really doing a good job. And it might surprise you that it comes from a special person. It might actually be something that happens on Christmas Eve when the family is scattering. Yeah, that's just something that came true. But there is opportunities coming for you here when it comes to publishing something or doing something that's going to reach people worldwide. The ninth house is also ruled by psychic abilities, the spiritual, again, psychic events, new age, gatherings, like, yeah, events. When it comes to the paradigm, when it comes to the spiritual, people are going to be put together now, like I said in the beginning. Like your soul tribe, your galactic family, or whatever it is that you call it. You know, star seeds are being put together. You're being put together with the right people who are really going to push you and who are really going to help you. And it might not be new people, but it might be someone that you have had around you for the longest time, and suddenly you realize, like, oh my god, we are actually in the same vibration. So if you have a friend or family member who is not so much into the spiritual, or who's a bit, you know, who are not following you, or who haven't followed you yet, they are going to step up their game, and you're going to walk side by side now. That's what I see. It doesn't have to be anything to do with a family or a friend. This can also be a lover, maybe. But you're being put together with your soul family. That also means co-workers or friends, whatever. New relationships, new lovers, new soulmates, new twin flames. If it's meant to be in your life, it will. But basically, it's people who hold the same vision as you do. There might be new information coming your way when it comes to your abilities, when it comes to something with paradigm, when it comes to something with the spiritual, something you want to create, something you want to publish, put out there. And the information might include that you need to step out there. You need to step out of your comfort zone. You need to step out of the ordinary life for you to achieve your goals. And I feel like whatever it is that you are working on or whatever it is that you are going to work on, it includes long distance travel or journeys, faraway countries, new places, unknown places. Places that you have never been before. Maybe even places where you didn't even know that country or city existed. Never heard about it before. Maybe some of you guys want to travel. You want to go to faraway countries like Africa or Indonesia or Tokyo or I don't know, Germany, you know, depending on where you live. But a faraway country. Like a spiritual country, maybe. An untouched country, I heard. But it will reawaken you. I don't know why. I know why. I just saw 818. Thank you. I have seen that so much, and it's so cold right now here. And I felt this like tingling sensation, and then it got cold, and I looked up and saw 818. Oh my god, it's cold. What is up? Spirits. Okay. Might be a sign. But what I want to say with that, maybe that's also something that this person, angel or guide, wanted to like push out or be like, yeah, you will have some kind of reawakening with wherever you're going. And some of you guys, you are reawakening now, but when you go to some kind of country, and you have to remember, it doesn't have to be Africa. It can be UK, it can be America, it can be wherever. It can be in the desert, in Nevada. There will be an awakening, no matter where this awakening comes from, but something will happen inside of you. I heard someone say it's nothing that you have to wait for because it's already happening, but there will be a moment where something bigger happens. When all the puzzles suddenly line up and you're like, oh my god, I know why this happened. I know why this person came into my life or got out of my life. It can be something that happened in the past. It can be something that happens now or something that will happen. But I feel it has something to do with something written. Written words. Something you have written or something that someone else have written. And you have to remember, this can also be a vision that you had. Information that you got that was written. And in this new age technology, obviously this can also be something that's written on a computer. Something that someone wrote in a journal. Okay, yeah, sorry. It's like journal. But maybe it's something to do with a journey. I saw Shiva, could be for someone. You guys are going to further your education. You might do that. And again, you can do this in many ways. You can gather information online or study books or get knowledge through other people who are teaching you. Again, we have this like spiritual gatherings or forums. It's so interesting. With what I know that someone close to me is going through. And then what this magical new moon is about is so crazy, that everything lines up. There's so many messages, there's so many synchronicities, there's so many signs, and I know it because I always talk with you guys in the comments, and it blows my mind how many of you guys see these signs, and it is because you're ready for it. And it's interesting because someone made a comment that, because I said that I was losing subscribers, and someone made a comment about that people who are on my channel are people who are, you know, awake, some people who are ready for this knowledge. So, you know, you guys are ready to receive the new knowledge. I do also feel a lot of you guys are going to be pushed to make your hobby into full-time job. It might be something that you have had in the back of your mind for a long time, but you have maybe pushed it away because of your paradigm or because of education. But whatever it is that includes education or learning, it comes to be easy. It can be a book that you already have, you know. Try to take a book, whatever it is, and just make, you know, the book choose the page, and maybe that's what you need to see. Or it's from a vision that you get knowledge. Maybe some of you guys already did travel to new places where you saw something, where you got new creations, or new inspiration. Something that's like a new way. It's a new way of teaching other people, a new way of living or doing things. And something that's going again to change people worldwide. There's a new understanding, I heard. There is this like longing to connect with something greater, something higher, which makes sense now that this is like ruled by like our higher mind. We are working with our higher mind. You can feel this in your fingertips, you can feel this in your feet, under your feet, you can in your heart chakra, in your throat chakra, your third eye, your crown chakra, and the top of your head. It is activation of your inner wanderlust. The journey that you are going on is going to be infused with mystery, with magic, with blessings, with fire. Like, again, the wanderlust fire. Maybe there's something about a fire show. Maybe some of you guys are fire artists, or you have met as fire spirit. I did that. I did a video about it, I will link it up here, where I talked about division. And I do see something about old scripture or old book, something old church, old school, old house, something old, of just simply very, very, very old, ancient knowledge that might actually be the key to break your paradigm, to break the world's paradigm. Again, Age of Aquarius, we are changing, we are wanting something deeper. Yeah. And with this new journey that you are going on, there might be a little bit worry because you might need to, again, temporarily leave your family behind, or leave your house, or your belongings. Maybe some of you guys just want to go pack up all your stuff, sell out the stuff, and live in a van, or live in a tent, or just travel the world, build your car or your bus or whatever it is to a home and just travel the world. It is an energy that's all around us. And maybe some of you guys are buying an old house and you're renovating it. I mean, there is this wanderlust energy. Someone say living out in the... The camera stopped again. Living out of the woods. Wanderlust. Wanderlust with big letters, I heard. But again, this is just a temporary disconnect or a temporary pause. It's just for you to breathe again. Maybe some of you guys have a writer's block, or you don't feel creative. Maybe this is a sign for you that you need to go out to the forest, live in a house, in a, you know, whatever it is, in a van, or go travel, or maybe go to the church, or something with education, or just take a breather so that you can reconnect again. There's a very independent energy here, and I know for myself it's actually funny because it's connected with my North and South Node in Aries and Libra. that I'm being pushed to be independent, not being dependent on other people, but to push boundaries and just go out there and create, you know, be the leader. I feel it's the same energy for you. Maybe some of you guys, if you go outside, you know, if you have stress in your mind, go outside, because the wind is really something that's going to help you. I'm going to put a video up here where I explain it, because you might see a sign, you might see a bird, or you might suddenly have a thought, or maybe take a shower, you know. I know one of my friends, she gets a lot of ideas while she is in the shower. While she's out shopping in a specific store. So, you know, go to a holy place that's a holy place for you, where you might gather some kind of information. Again, this can be a Akasha records, this can be in a vision, in a safe place in a vision. When it comes to love and relationships, I do see that there is pauses to think and realize the next steps. Now it is a rule by churches. Maybe some of you guys are thinking about the big step, getting married. Maybe some others of you are thinking about divorces. Again, this can be you, some of you are dealing with. But there can also just be a little pause, like again, a temporary break, because that one of you wants to have more freedom or needs more freedom. Okay, camera died, but we are back on track. But what I said, like, the energy of Sagittarius, if you have Juno in Sagittarius, which I also have, you are a soul who needs a lot of freedom in relationships, in work. I will put links up here for my Juno episodes, because when it comes to especially your soulmate, you do need to look at your Juno. But it comes down to, again, the details of what I have spoken about. What is it that you want to do? What is your wanderlust? Again, Sagittarius is ruled by journeys, so go on a journey, mentally or physically. I know we might not really be able to travel at the moment, but we will be, and you can prepare for it. And what this new moon and what this solar eclipse helps you with and gives you is a new attitude. How to adjust, or how to change, again, your paradigm, or the way you think, or the way that you see things. It helps you with that. It brings you on this new journey that you are hungering for. And it's going to be this like triple effect in your future. Whatever it is that you're creating or thinking about right now, whatever you are writing on, it will have a very deep impact on your future. So don't ignore it. And I did actually do a reading not long ago. I can't remember when it was, but there was this message that came up with that you're writing on something and you shouldn't ignore it. You should take it back, because there was this message of that it was like hidden in a drawer and it was put away. But there was a message of taking those papers back, that project back. Look at it. Override if there's something you need to override, but don't give up on what it is that you want to create. There might be something that needs to be adjusted, changed, whatever you call that, but it's going to be easy. And with that, before that this gets too long, I am going to take, let's take a card from here and then take some cards from the Good Tarot. But all in all, this is a badass solar eclipse. It is going to bring you overall well-being. Is that, can you say that? Good health, good relationships, a lot of balance. But let's see, what is the message with this magical new moon and solar eclipse? Breathing new air. I don't know why I did that, because I never blow on my cards, but apparently that was the thing I needed. And when I did that, I saw this like yellow light. Wow, work through your fears. And this is new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. It is very important that you work through your fears. Adjustments are required. That's what I just spoke about. When it comes to your fears, there might be something, again, you might need to push away the fears. Realize how strong you are. Last card from this deck. Don't be afraid of this change. Don't be afraid of travel. Don't be afraid of creating what it is that you want to create. New moon. A new start is coming. Well, there you go, people. There you go. A new start is coming. Communication is key. What we spoke about. Okay, where is here? So I will give you the last message with this deck. The last message, maybe there is like a hint for how to overcome these fears. Or something that's going to make you realize that there is no fears. Well, Queen of Fire makes sense with the yellow light I saw. There's no fear because you started this fire inside of you. Again, wanderlust. And oh my god, yeah, of course, the chakra. Look at the picture. No wonder that I saw this like yellow orange light. You are activating. Okay, is it the solar plexus? I think it's the solar plexus. I can't be wrong. 7 of Earth. Oh my god, people. What is on the picture? There's this autumn thing. Maybe something will be activated next autumn. I know there's a long time too, but maybe you are living in the house, or you are having the job, or you're standing on a stage and teaching other people, whatever it is for you. You might feel like you are on a spiritual crossroad, but your manifestation is almost ready. It's so goddamn close. You just need to keep that fire going inside of you. Don't give up. Do not give up. Last card. The Chariot. Whoa, people. And we have number 7. I don't know why I feel like I... Or was it because I saw number 7 earlier? That could be. You are moving with light speed right now. Things are going to go very, very fast. It's a big change. Communication is key. Work through your fears because you can do this. I hope you guys enjoyed this magical new moon and solar eclipse reading. Share your thoughts in a comment. Communicate with each other. Again, I'm also there to answer questions. But thank you guys for watching. If you are in need of a private reading, healing session, or removal of blocks, all information is down below. Remember to like and subscribe because it helps me out so much. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!